Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice pink grapefruit juice. So welcome back to the game, and in the previous episode we were more relying on our power exports and indeed our general exports of wood. We are definitely in the lumber business now, and we managed to do a couple of things. Get ourselves in a better financial situation, and also, strangely, look after the prisoners better, because we are now basically having a lot of armed guards walk around, and if anything untoward happened, they just fire through the barred walls, which the inmates don't seem to be too bothered about. I mean, they just fall unconscious and get taken back to the cells, and you know, it's a bit of a cat and mouse game doing that one, and that means, strangely, even though we've got a lot more armed guards, less deaths. So hopefully an improvement. In this episode, I'm actually going to do some building. We've got a fair bit of money, and I'm going to spend some of that on putting some flooring in, because I think it'll look good. And, well, we've been basically ignoring the building part of the game for the most part anyway, for several episodes now. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the flooring in just this area. I think this is probably the way forward for now. Now, this is one of my favourite flooring pieces here, and well, I'm gonna have to just take it easy and make sure everything is lined up correctly. And I'm sure I'm gonna mess some of this up, but well, let's see how we get on with things. So this is gonna be the lined tiles. Like I say, a bit of a favourite of mine, and I just have to go around and place them in the correct place. This will improve. This actually is not just a aesthetic choice that we're making. It will actually help because the walk speed is better. So it means that, well, I guess inmates as well will be able to go quicker, but it does mean that, walk speed fast, whereas the dirt is slow. So yes, it actually will be a big benefit, I think, to our facility. I mean, that's the excuse I'm making to want to just place some line tiles in, and, well, hopefully you'll buy into that too. Anyway, let's go ahead and place this in. And it also means that when it comes to cloning, it should be quite easy. Because, it means I can clone this entire top thing instead of having to just do a separate bit, although that would probably back up the building. So I'm not too sure, actually, whether I'd do that or not. So, line tiles going in. I'll put it to max speed, because otherwise it's going to take forever for the workers to come and do this. And, being cautious of money, I am aware that this is costing a noticeable amount. Entranceways won't be getting that treatment. I'm also noticing just how pretty mucky this place is. It's a bit, well, it's seen better days when it comes to its cleanliness. Just building across, and let's see if any of that is actually correct. I think it is. I'm fairly confident it is. It is okay. So, one prison has a serious complaint. Let's address that right now. Needs. They have a need for drugs. No, they have a need for sleep. Who has a need for sleep? Someone who isn't sleeping. Obviously. But I can't tell who. Paul Shopland, probably. Freedom and drugs. Coombs has a need for sleep. There's a bed there, mate. Just, put your head down. 40 winks. No? Oh, that's a lot of shotgun. That's prisoner Andrew Moore, who has received some incoming. I know people keep mentioning to me about the barred wall and how it looks terrible. Couldn't agree more. It's horrible. It's hideous. The flooring behind it is... but we can't really argue with the effectiveness of being able to shoot through the bars. Although I've heard that you can do that with some of the walls anyway. Just put fencing. I think actually you probably would be able to do fencing. I think. Anyway. Money is actually... How's it gone up since spending all of that? Oh, it's probably export. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Well, that flooring is in. And it's not looking terrible. Andrew Moon and Paul King, both dealt with by Caden, the armed guard, holding a shotgun. And I'm going to say Chase here, holding the mop like a shotgun too. Yeah, well done. Alright, so, where do we go from here? Well, I think this money can be put to good use by making us get more money. And I'm going to do that by basically building this again. Utilities and transformer. It is 1, 2, 3 off the edge. Alright, hang on, and how much off this left wall? Gap of 3, gap of 2. So it's 3 and 2. So it goes there. The power export meter goes to the right of that, I believe. Just directly right of that. Indeed it does. And then electrical, wind solar hybrid is a gap of 1. And is it 1 off that? It is as well. So a gap of 1. It goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can afford 7 because it's close to time when we can crack on with the export, is it? Yeah, near 12, yeah. Financial compensation for this thing, by the way, is looking good. I could get more, and it probably would take that. But what I'd probably do is build another road down and have a power export meter here and do it that way. Like I say, we're currently running the ecologist as our warden. I'd like to think that maybe at some point we don't need that ecologist and move over to a warden better suited to our needs. Gang members are furious because of the guard, not the guard, the gang leader being punished. Is it going to be King again? It is. End punishment for King. And everyone have a good night's sleep, okay? Just have a good night's sleep. Over to utilities and wiring. Connections here. Followed by more electrical. Batteries like that. And I'll actually wire up this as well. Money's gone up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not concerned about getting that in because, frankly, I know that the trees are all popping out and growing and whatnot. There's Anthony there, who is... Well, I think they were kicking off, but it's been dealt with. At the moment, it is just a case of keep looking after the inmates. That's the worry there. You can see this. These guys here. Yeah. Senior guard. Are they all senior guards? Officer? No, so I'm just checking the rankings. What is a bit worrying is that they tend to hang around. Oh, specialist officer. They tend to hang around the yards. And I don't want the guards hanging around the yards. If I was to remove this yard, all of these yards, would it do anything? Let's try. Let's try it. The fun's in finding out, yeah? There's all the yards gone. So inmates will... Well, for a start, it means that the guards shouldn't hang around. Murder. They're storing that prisoner in that hearse. They'll never do it. Okay, the guards have disappeared, and I'm going to tell that guard to just do their pondering elsewhere. Nope, they decide to hang around in here. Right. No, it's not working out, is it? It's not working out at all. Having the yards in. It's work-free time. I'm going to do a test. The left 3, 4 are going to have yards. And the other ones aren't. Let's see if there's differences in the behaviour of the prisoners. So the left-hand side, they're still in their cells, as is the right. There's the free time. This guy's come out to the yard. Just the one. One of three. But none of the ones on the right have moved. Okay. So, I mean, I'm just going to pause it and see what they're after. That guy's got a food need. That guy's got a freedom need that they're looking after. But there's no real reason for them to come to the yard. If they want exercise, they can do exercise in their cell with the punch bag. And removing the yard means that the guards don't congregate around it. Although, with the taser training and everything else, it might not be too much of a problem. Potentially the way forward, just remove all of the yards. Let me know what you think on that one. I'm going to put them back in for now because I'm not entirely sure what benefit it has removing or nor keeping it. But, how are we getting on over here? Getting on quite well. Money is good. Bank loan is going up. We have 44,000. I'm going to increase our guards to 20. I'm also going to get another 2 armed guards. And oh, we've got a death. Oh, that's Pontus the doggo. No. By Felix Pennington. Let me just end the punishment for King. So I'll have to replace that dog handler. There we go. So, what do we do with this money? I think we're going to put some more flooring in. So, from the middle, maybe. Do I put some more, like, lined tiles in? Putting those in will increase the movement speed. So, yes, that probably would be worth it. I'm going to... Oh, how am I going to do this, though? Am I just going to maybe go around this? I mean, the answer is yes, probably. Because this here, I don't think I'm going to go around here with it. Although it might be worth doing. Okay. Tell you what, let's put in the tiles that we know are going to be statistically effective. So around here, and around here, and like this, like that, and along to there, yeah, and to there. Yeah, here is where it's going to be effective. Okay, let's get on that. So, line tiles to there. Anywhere where there's an entrance, basically, we'll make sure that we've got this set up. And down to there, and in there, and this bit. Bit of a nightmare coming back to this to alter some of it, but there you go. And obviously I'm only going to do, like, the bits that they're actually walking on. Over here. I'm not going to, like, say, go down to this bottom bit, because it's sort of pointless, right? And I think, like that, we'll do that and that. And, interesting one here, actually. So it's going to be that, and that, and that, that. These ones are done. With these ones, it's going to be... No, not that. Something like this. It's Tile Placing Simulator once again. And I'm all for it. As long as we get it correctly. Get it correct like that. Okay. So that's fine. And, oh, we've got a sniper shot going over there, I think. Yeah. Let's go with ceramic floor, because I love the ceramic floor. 2.5 grand. I don't really like the ceramic floor anymore. It's not that good actually. The infirmary's gonna have that. For here, let's go with something different. Let's go cargo floor in here, because why not? And there's a lot of money spent on tiles, but you know, it is, after all, a game where you build stuff. But I think a lot of the work is more on trees these days. Yeah. Okay. So where would the... Oh, they're all kicking off, either because of what? King being punished? No, it's not King being punished this time. It'll be another type of gang member. It'll be... Coombs? No. Maybe. Ah, right. Okay. It definitely said that there was a guy being punished. But not now. Not now. Okay. So do I need fire safety training? I don't think so. But I'm going to do guard taser certification on. Disarming certification. We got some in the queue. We got 23 passed, which is an 82%. Successfully trained 20 guards in disarming certification. It means have them on staff rather than that anyway. So, fine. And I believe the quote from the Shawshank Redemption is, "Oh my lord, how the money rolled in." There's some more workers, and I'm going to get a couple more. Do I need more gardeners? No, I don't think I need more gardeners. Because it's almost a seasonal event. Those tiles are looking well. That's not looking well. How dare I get that wrong? There we go, that's better. And there we go. I mean, some of these are probably wrong as well. But I don't know. Oh, that's wrong as well. Quick fix. Alright. That's a lot of money. That's good. How are we doing for grants? We're doing well for grants. We have 63 grand now. I'm going to, but I don't think it's going to work, go to programs and behavioural therapy. Will anyone go for that? I'm also going to go for gang rehabilitation. Edit schedule. Oh, hang on. Unhappy with the little free time they have. What do they want? Increase free time for at least 6 hours a day. It's more than that. They've got 8 hours. No, they don't. I thought I'd altered this regime. Right, okay. I will alter the regime. So it's going to be free time. This is just because of how we have to set it up now. And eat time there, lock up there, and then work lock up. That should be correct. So I thought I'd altered this before, but I've obviously not. So basically, we had 3 hours and then 4 hours. It was just a bit rubbish, really. But now we've got the free time all listed. I had a bit of a weird one at the end where it was like lock up, eat, lock up. We don't need that. We've got that here, so the prisoners get locked up. The cooks then bring the food in and leave. Then the prisoners eat. Then they get locked up again for the, again, remote access for the cooks. So that works. However, we did need it at the end because lock up, eat. They don't need lock up because it goes back to sleep. So it's lock up, food gets delivered, om nom nom, then go to sleep while the chef comes back in. Speaking of that, I'm going to get a couple more just because of logistic purposes. It's just easier for the guys to drop it all off. Gang members are being punished. Who is it this time? Oh look, it's Paul King again. End punishment. And danger level goes down. So there's the... Oh, good grief. There's the exports. Let's get on with some flooring in here then. So for reception and laundry, I want something that'll match up. And ceramic's not really it. No. I do think we could do wood. All this would be wood though. They're unconscious. Do we want wood for this? I'm not convinced. I'm going to go with fire-resistant carpet in here. Actually, for all of that, actually, like that. And then I think we will go with wooden floor for the laundry and for this. That's fine. For here, we're going to go with, for the armory, something quite industrial. Like the grate. For this, I think we're going to go with wooden floor. Look quite nice. And I think I'll actually do wood for... No, let's not do that. Let's do laminate. There is laminate. Definitely not tainted floor. And psychologist office. Sort of red carpet, maybe? Classroom and training rooms all going to be wood, as you might expect. And then the tattoo removal, we're going to go with white tiles. All right. Good. So like I said, that's not just a... Oh, and overlooked. Technically, there's... I'm just going to pause it for a moment. Wow. Armed guard with a shotgun. Scott Coombs. Yeah, I forgot to put the flooring underneath that. Andrew Moore's now unconscious as well. The food budget experiment is over. The results are inconclusive. Free to set it how I want. Thank you. And that will be set to a medium quantity, but low variety meal. Could it go with high? High variety. No. Medium is fine. Simply because of the amount that we're giving. It's twice a day as well that they are being fed. Bank loan. We could actually decrease that loan to nothing, but I'm not going to. Because I want to, like say, increase the amount of money we have there. So with the money that we're getting, which is 34,000 a day because of that power export, we could do a couple of things. We could change the warden to something a bit more fitting. Let's just have a quick look at that now. So the pacifier is what we were going with previously. It reduces overall temperature. It seems to be okay now. Resale value, no. Guard dogs detecting tunnels, no. Half the likelihood of prisoners having stoke or fearless, and prisoners suppressed twice as quickly. That could be an option for Rita, actually, because suppression, we've got a lot of suppression with the sniper, with the snipers and the armed guards. Lobbyist, half the likelihood of receiving prisoners who are violent, lethal, volatile, deadly, or fighters. Don't know how that works with the mutator, which I think will override that. We've got all guards drop staff keys less often. Guard stamina replenishes on intake. That's a Hawk Hartman, not bad. Slugworth and Hudson, no. No. Botanist, no. The ecologist, that's what we're running, and it's been very good for us. Extra staff stamina and reduction in prisoner reoffend chance. That's Captain J-Locks. The stamina is pretty good. Dylan Cook, food costs, no. Jerome Keller, decrease in undead walk speed and increase damage to undead. Increases daily value of daily payments for secured undead, no. Alexis Lynn, a reduction in suppression fade rate. Instigators do not increase the chance of nearby inmates causing trouble. That could be good. Also, reduces misbehavior frequency of extremely volatile prisoners by 50%. And Car Hide improves the range of snipers, improves the suppression effect of snipers. I think it's between the pacifier, Alexis Lynn, and Car Hide. But that also means that if we want to move over, we're going to half the amount of money we're getting from the wind solar hybrids. Excuse me. But is that a problem? Because this is capping out, almost. If we were to remove that person, we'd make half the amount of money, which is 5,000. But it would reach that by midday. So all we do is move these and some of these over here and make another line and export. And we'd probably make the same amount of money. Let me know what you think in the comments about that one. Yeah. All right, I'm just going to put in a bit more flooring, and we will probably call it there for this episode. So, yeah, let's put this in. So, one there, one in there, and there. I'm not too sure exactly how I'm going to have this built. There's some shotgun firing I can hear. I don't really need to go around here, but, well, we are. And all this will be tiled. I'm going to come down to there. To there. And then along to here. I don't know why I've got it paused. I have a horrible habit of doing that, as you are probably well aware. Not the end of the world, but hey-ho. And let's go ahead and just get all this in. It means that we're getting, let's say, faster movement speed. And, you know, eventually we do have to expand to the other side. Now that's something, that's noises that I think I have to deal with. Let me just put in these remaining bits. And like so, and like so. And that one, that one, that one, and that. Right. Oh, Andrew Moon, killed by a sniper with sniper rifle. Yeah, it could be worth getting rid of the snipers. Having that suppression effect is good, and if we pair that with the... If we pair that with the sniper guard, I'm going to call it the sniper warden, it might be pretty good. Let me just end King's Punishment. But let's be honest, the other warden, I can't remember her name, Lynn, is it? Reduces misbehavior frequency of extremely volatile prisoners by 50%. Even legendary, the extremely volatile, reduces it. That's good. But then we're also dealing with it anyway. I'll have a think about that one, but also let me know in the comments what you think we should do. I really want to get rid of the bank loan because I just like to see it go to 0. But we are increasing our credit rating by just having a little bit of bank loan and a low interest rate per day. So it might be worth it. I didn't reschedule all programs. What? That says unscheduled. Oh, I'm guessing it's because of the free time. Yeah, which is, they can only do it between 3 and 4 p.m. Behavioural therapy. That's work/free time. Yeah, and they need more work/free time. Okay. Well, the flooring is almost finished. Let me just get this extra piece in that I think I've missed. As well as this bit here. Oh, and technically these, I guess. Have I done it on this one, actually? These pressure pads? I think I have. Yeah. Just you can't see it because of, well, just the nature of the beast, isn't it? Let's put that in there and that in there and run some tiles across. And, well, that's going to be a big job, isn't it? I don't think they'll even be able to build this, you know. I just don't think they'll be able to build what I've just done because you can't build underneath this box. Or at least that's my experience of the matter anyway. Let's see. And they've probably been tasked with building a lot of other stuff anyway. Over the other side. Goes in there, that goes in there. Job done. Yeah. Yeah, there's the odd thing to move over. There's just the odd job. Look at all that constructions. Brilliant. So, we're on to 75% training. Going to get a couple more guards. And, well, when it comes to 180s for this series, it's probably up there with any other series prison architect wise we've done. Literally on the edge of failure. Not failure state, too many prisoners are dying or there's been too many fatalities, etc. But it was getting to, I guess it was getting towards that, actually, now that I think of it. We had like 8 or 9 people die in one day, but we also had no money. And now we have all the money, very few fatalities, even though they are legendary and fully gang-membered up, if that's the term. And, oh look, I'm going to have to end King's Punishment again. And yeah, we've got all the money we could want, and indeed, we're looking after the inmates. I'm happy. Next episode, I'm going to review the warden, which will also mean review our bank balance. Quite frankly, I can't see it changing much. There's no doubt that just being able to rely on just power export is exceptionally good. But I do think, even if we did move over that warden, do something else, we could account for it in other means. And, well, this. All of this is giving us that money. Alright. I'm going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. As always, comment in the comments, and we will go from there. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.